Thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's Nashville and Chicago. And it's Chicago to start out. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Davis kicks to LeBron. It's Miles on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Kemp passes to Davis. Here's LeBron. Can't connect from the right block.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Nashville. Curry is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Durant. Then it's Tatum. And it's Cousins in the foul. And here is James following the 3 from Kevin Durant. LeBron's shot is good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Durant dishes to Tatum. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Curry outside. The shot, no good. Good D by James. And here's Anthony from the arc. Cousins pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry, good. Here's Chicago. 4-point game. James kicks to Kemp. Durant with the steal. Poke loose. Kemp with the steal. Outside, Davis. And Durant sends it back. And he gets it back. And that one's good by Davis. Wade outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wade's got his first 2 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Some changes for Chicago. Devin Booker comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Rose in for James. Now here's Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. And Anthony Davis again. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
And it's Miles missing. Nashville leading by 4. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And then Miles with the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Bing, the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's so much.
Oh.
Mercy, mercy me.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Chicago grabs the miss. Sprewell, the pass to Maker. Booker with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's LeBron with the drive. Pass to Bing. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
There's Maker. Gets it off. And so it's Nashville. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Nashville leading by 7 on the court for Nashville. LeBron James is out there with Green. And it's Green. Then there's Ilgauskas. And it's Bing in at the point guard. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And here's Booker from the arc. The long distance three is buried.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Count it. Maker's got his first points of the game. And so it's Nashville with it. They lead by 4. Kicks it out to James. Four on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And Booker kicks to Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Anthony's checked in for Chicago. Crabbe comes in for Booker. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Tucker dishes to Green. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding it.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Here's Westbrook. It's deflected, and they get it back. And with that, the Nashville lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Carmelo Anthony. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Out to the wing. Tucker the pass to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Nashville, no good that time either. And so here in Chicago, only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Tucker. Kicks to Carmelo. Passes to Westbrook. Here's the screen. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Westbrook with the steal. Anthony drives one.
Hey, watch out, man. Watch out.
classy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And Nashville making a change here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Augustus. Kevin Durant comes in for Ilyasova. Tatum, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Green. Jackson drives in. It's stolen by Wade. Chicago trailing here. Jackson kicks to Davis. .130 left to play in the first half. Loads it up for Davis. Jackson dishes to Anthony. Wade passes to Cousins. Nashville passing it around. Anthony against Durant. 4 on the clock. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Chicago. Devin Booker comes in for Allen Crabbe. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Jackson kicks to Kemp. Stolen by Durant. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
From deep Miles. And again, Chicago. No good. Durant for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter. And so it's Nashville in the driver's. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. They've got LeBron James. Davis is out there with Kemp. Then it's Anthony. And it's Miles in the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Anthony. It's tipped, but he gets it back. James with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Now here's James. 5 on the clock, and it's in there. James has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Chicago. Curry against LeBron. In the corner, Tatum with it. It's LeBron with the drive. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough, physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good.
You know, he's a steady hand at the free throw line, showing tremendous confidence in this one.
Cousins, no one around him. Nice form on the 20-footer. Chicago trails by 6. And here is James. He has 6. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his third rebound tonight. And then Durant with the jam.
He's their go-to guy. And when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
LeBron dishes to Kemp. Kicks it out to James. The screen from Kemp. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. LeBron shot is off.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's Rose with the three. And again, Chicago, no good.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Outside Curry. Out of bounds as Nashville keeps possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Bing. Outside for Curry. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Crab with the ball. Now Green defending. Another shot. The kick out to Rose. 6 to shoot. Maker passes to Noel. That one drops for him. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Booker, he's checked in for Noel. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Nashville also making some changes. Ilyasova comes in for Augustus. And it's Rozier in for Curry. Pass to Bing. Shoots the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bing's got his second bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The pass to Sprewell. Green with the block. Here's Rozier. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. It's deflected. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Green kicks to Ilyasova. From deep, LeBron. They get the rebound. Takes a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Sprewell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's Nashville looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much. Chicago trails by 13. On the court for Nashville, they've got Dwayne Wade. Durant is up there with Tatum. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Bing in at the one spot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Now Durant. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. For 3, Booker. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Wade. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Jackson dishes to Booker. Kemp passes to Booker. And that one's on target from the wing. And so it's Nashville with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Durant. Over in the corner, Cousins. No good on the triple. Chicago trails by 10. On deep. But they get it back. Davis kicks to Booker. It's deflected. Ooh.
Say something surprising. He goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Nashville.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Chicago making a switch here. James is checked in. And Nashville with a change here, too. Curry's checked in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, guys, we have got to get back in transition, run on the court and score in our early offense, and that will help our transition defense. See if they can pick up the tempo, Kevin.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Wade left side. And count it from 19 feet away.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. Killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Curry against James. Curry dishes to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Nashville converting. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Takes it out to Booker. Here's Davis. There's a good screen. James in the post. Guarded by Curry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Nashville leading by 10. James with a clear path to... Oh,
wow. Are you... Oh, my goodness.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Anthony's checked in for Chicago. Curry shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Kemp. He can't get it to go. Good D by Wade. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the shot goes in. 14 points for LeBron.
Kevin, it certainly hasn't been for lack of effort, but still, his team needs him to do more out there.
It's Curry outside. Sinks the triple. And Nashville leads by 11.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And both free throws good for Curry. Curry against James. And there's the feed to Davis. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Anthony, the best to Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Hey, you know, Kevin, that's what you want to see. Strong passing inside, leading to the hoop.
Curry with it. So Nashville wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see